And we're back, Human Nuggets here with some more Modern Warfare 2 content for you today. We got the FTAC Siege finished out to its 1,000 kills, so we can go ahead and chuck the charm on that one. Here's the single-handed loadout I was using. We got the SIR 160 grip, tuned in sprint to fire ADS speed, the 50-round drum magazine, the FTAC Castle Comp muzzle attachment, tuned in just a little bit towards recoil control and towards recoil stabilization. The CRM 50 barrel, tuned in just slightly towards ADS speed and towards recoil steadiness, and the FJX Diode 70 laser, tuned in ADS speed and just a little bit towards sprint to fire speed. Then for the Akimbo build, obviously we got the Akimbo grip. We chucked on the 72 round drum mag this time. The FTAC Castle Comp again for the muzzle, recoil control, recoil stabilization. The CMRN 50 barrel again, tuned in damage range, recoil steadiness, and then the 1 milliwatt pistol laser this time, tuned in hip spread and hip walking speed. Now the Akimbo versions here I would only really recommend using on incredibly close quarters, so like shipment here, or you know, if you're playing on a map where there's a lot of interiors it might work there, but just the spread on it expands so quickly that it's a bit ridiculous to expect to be able to hit your targets over range. And even when you do hit them, it takes a lot of bullets to put people down with these. Which is a bit of... I don't feel like it's too, but I feel like maybe one less bullet to kill at mid and long range would make it more competitive. Because right now it just kind of falls off unless you're in immediate proximity. And that goes for both the one-handed version and the Akimbo version, in my opinion. Unless you're getting headshots, it's not even that competitive at immediate close range. Obviously, a lot easier to get headshots with the one-handed version, and the trade-off with the Akimbos here is that, well, you've got twice as many bullets going down range if you're just holding down both fire buttons. But yeah, like, I mostly did this with the one-handed version because I had it as my secondary while doing other things, and yeah, even though the fast grip on this one doesn't have a pistol fast draw, it's just ADS and sprint to fire speed. It still swaps pretty quickly, so it made it very manageable, especially since I was using a sniper. Just swap to this, and then, you know, if you watched the FJX video, you saw that whenever I used it, I drop shot with it, because that's really the two strategies when you're trying to use the one-handed version. Drop shot, or really try and get them headshots, and considering, you know, each time you fire you get recoil, it's a lot easier to drop shot than it is to maintain them headshots. And then once I got up to it just being this gun, I swapped to the Akimbo and the Shipment 24/7 playlist. Because it works, you know. There's no, like, incredibly long ranges you have to worry about on Shipment. So you can kind of just eat into people. Again, it's not the best. They're definitely fun to use, but they're not overly competitive unless you're, like, within one shipping container's length of the person. And then, like, with the single one, yeah, swap into it, but as an actual, like, DPS, I'd often get outgunned by the P890, because that's like, you know, 2 shots to kill if one of them's a headshot, compared to absolutely needing to unload into someone. You know, they clearly work and they're fun, just, yeah, if you're looking for something to be competitive, don't try relying on these. Or, you know, if you're someone who likes to pre-fire corners, these are obviously the go for you, because you won't run out of ammo before they fucking get to you. Especially, I didn't chuck on the really big mag for the one-handed version because I didn't want to sacrifice that ADS time. But, you know, Akimbo, you are just trying to make a cone of death. Oh well, a cone of annoyance. It's like the Guardian from Black Ops 2. It normally just annoys you, but if you stay in it long enough, it can kill you. And I made a community post just before recording this about the fact that they've announced the official beta dates, with it being possibly the last time PlayStation exclusivity comes first. I don't know what ended up happening with that deal. But yeah, there's still the PlayStation weekend first, with a couple of extra days if you pre-order. And then the second weekend, again, with a couple of days if you pre-order, but it's open to everyone. And that's all early October, if I didn't say it at the start of that sentence. They also gave a bunch more details about the first campaign mission, but I didn't really pay too closely of attention to that, because I want to, well, experience the campaign as it is. Yeah, I think that's really all we have to say about the sieges here. As I keep saying, fun to use, just don't expect too much from them, because they won't deliver. Still worth playing around with just for the entertainment value for a while though. Other than that though, I think that's where we will leave it for today. So I hope you have enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.